I just want to show you how awesome this site is. And you'll see when you come in that you can literally find photos, videos, templates, music, sound effects, which I use all the time, graphics and templates, fonts, so important, 3D works, you've got presentation templates, add-ons, web templates, CMS templates, WordPress templates, all of these things combine with something that I think is amazing, the AI, which gives you access to image generation using Google's Nano Banana. And you can see on this carousel, if you scroll through and let this roll, that you get the images, but you also get the prompts. So if you want to do this one with a lighter, you press use prompt, and it will type this in for you, and then you can edit and add, and then you can generate this literally one credit, and it will use Google's Nano Banana model. You also get a visual style library, which is above and beyond what you are getting in some of the other generation models. So you can actually come in there and pick what you want rather than trying to prompt what you want. So this site has gone from early days, just templates, and then it's added After Effects and images and fonts and more. Now we're at a point where it includes AI for image. You can also come up in here and edit images as well. So you can actually upload your images or select something that you've created, and then you can go in there and you can edit, and it shows you, again, a bunch of ideas. For example, removing backgrounds. It's something that you would need to go to Photoshop or Canva and mess around, and it's never quite accurate. The AI just takes care of that. You can use the prompts that we have rolling around at the bottom on this cool like carousel, which is a really nice effect in itself. Upscale, crop, expand. All of these things are usually Photoshop or Canva. You can save yourself on that subscription and work directly inside of this site. You also have video generation, and the video generation operates on a slightly higher plan. So you have to explore the plans to see what's right for you for video generation. And the way that this works is you would need to upgrade to the ultimate plan to unlock literally unlimited video generation. So if you're into video and you're not using Google's Ultra plan, or you're not using Sora or Kling or Runway or any of these other services, or you just want to combine them into one easy to use service, then you can make that upgrade for video. There's also music, which is really cool because it saves you having to take out an account with one of the popular music services. And you can come down there and you can literally type in, what do you want? Emotional piano medley for a romantic movie, add lyrics or not, and it will literally generate music all in this one interface. You've got your voice generation as well, so it saves you on 11 Labs and DID and all of these other services. So this literally pulls all of the things that you would normally use in lots and lots of different places under one roof for one subscription. And if you do upgrade to Ultra, you get a big bunch of credits that you can use pretty much unlimited across the board. So this is really exciting. You can see there you've got different styles of voices. You can create your own voices and more. So using this site as a one-stop shop for all images, graphics, video, AI generations, save you a big bunch of money. There's also this, what I really like, is the graphics pen. And graphics pen will create you some really cool show-stopping imagery that you could only ever get from a designer. So I love this sort of glass, crystal, chromatic style. This hyperglass style is amazing. If you think what you could do with this on social media, and also the clay render, these are things that you don't normally see in the feed, and you can use these to stop the scroll. Just, collectible figures was a big thing on social media recently. You can see how these will really stand out. I love that style. This is, logos. This is things for your website. This is things that you wouldn't normally be able to get because you just can't think of the prompt. It's all here. It's all ready. It's all good to go. You just need to choose the style that you want and then give it the information that it needs to produce what you want for your project, for your website. some of these, this one exactly, hard modeled, the hand drawn as well, really nice. You've got that beautiful artist sort of drawing board style. There's some, really nice storybook effects if you're doing kids stuff, pastel paper, I like that. And I love this sort of plastic pop at the bottom as well. So you've got so many cool styles to give you inspiration that you wouldn't normally have when you was using just a bare prompt interface, or you were trying to figure this out, or you was in Mid-Journey, or you're messing around in Discord, or you're just trying to explore some things. If you produce a series of social media content in these styles, you will see an increase in clicks because nobody else is doing that. And if you then take this into the video gen and use this to actually create a video from your image, then you are doing something unique and incredible for your brand. So this site, pretty amazing. It also does something really cool, which is making mock-ups. And normally this would be a standalone service. Now, this site is a sister site of what I use called Placeit. And Placeit has been around for a very long time. I've been using the mock-up gen to put logos on t-shirts. For example, you can put it on posters, packaging, billboards, or you can upload, create from AI and select from the library. So there's lots of ways that you can put your logo, your brand onto products and t-shirts and apparel and hats and laptops, make it look like there's stickers or posters, all from this one interface. And it is really, really powerful. Now, once you get into the AI and you're enjoying that and you're using it in your projects, you also have the legacy or the standard sort of archives of images, which if you look down here, you'll see there's pretty much stock image for every single thing you could ever imagine. And this has been curated over many, many years. So if you wanted, a carp, if you're into carp fishing, you're going to go on there and you're going to find carp, right? If you wanted a wizard, because you're into magical stuff, you can go on there and you can find a wizard or people that look like wizards or things that will help you with your flyers, your posters, your creative projects, your backgrounds, your social posts, and more. And when you download these things, they're all licensed and you can use them commercially, which is super cool. So you get all of the images. You also get video, stock video. And sometimes you are messing around with AI and prompts and all of the things to get the perfect shot. The chances are you've also got it in stock footage. And stock footage is just a time saver because you can put this into your video and you're saving credits. You're not messing around with AI. You're not trying to get the perfect shot if it already exists. So sometimes people want to reinvent the wheel, but why would you when there's stock footage that already exists of real people? And the AI might not be able to replicate some of the things that stock footage can, because stock footage is obviously from real footage. Video templates, really cool. These are for a little bit more advanced users for advanced design services like After Effects and things like that. But this will allow you to create really unique presentations, things that you can put into your video. For example, the letters on the screen, for example, the carousels. And you can come in here and you can find, for example, social media, Instagram templates, things that you can use like a fast vertical opener, for example. If we just see that work, what it looks like on the device. These things are really, really powerful when it comes to your social media and all of the things that you might be doing. It gives you creative insight. Yes, of course, you can take that insight and go and try and prompt it in AI, but you can also download these things, use them in After Effects and different services. Music, I use this all the time. There's so many different styles of music in here. For example, if I'm doing a radio commercial, or I'm doing something that needs backing, or I want something for my live streams, all of that is available in here. And you've got everything from rock, pop, drum and bass, reggae, every different style of music that you can think of, classical. And there's also music that is instrumental. So it's not lyrics, it's music that you can put under your voice. So if you want to underscore a video, you want to create emotion, it's all on there. And then I love sound effects. So for Halloween, we would do creepy music with creepy sound effects. So if you type in something like horror, you get all of the horror stabs and the stings and the things that scare you on horror movies, right? Like the ooh, you get all of this crazy stuff, and you see where that's going. So like the transitions, and you can use these to bring your films, your projects, your videos to life. So it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, graphics, which again is a game changer, a life changer, a time saver. You can come in here and you can find pretty much any flyer, poster, leaflet, document, menu, anything that you need. There's a big bunch of graphic stuff that you can use from this site that will give you so many different options for any kind of design work. And sometimes you just need to point at it or use a screenshot and put that in the AI now, which is cool, but it still gives you the inspiration. But these are unique graphical elements that you can use in all of those projects and more. So you've got all of that stuff. Graphic templates, like I say, you can then get more advanced, and you've got things like ID cards, you've got things like text effects, you've got invoice templates, you've got boxes for pizza boxes or key fobs or ice cream cone mock-up studio. All of these things are insanely good. And if you're trying to represent a product for you, your client, or you're just trying to put something on social media, you want to do boxes, this site has served me for over 10 years, and it literally saves time, effort, money, stress. And if you can't do the design with the templates, you take this to your designer and you say this, you give them the files, because this is the hidden secret. Designers literally come to this site and get the things, and then they charge you like $1,000. This is pretty much halfway there. All you have to do is change a few words, and that means you can save money even if you're not doing it yourself. Send it to the guy on Fiverr. You get me, right? So come down here, you get fonts, and again, we'll stick to our horror theme. If you do a horror font, type that in. If you're going to do a Halloween presentation or promotion or something like that, you've got every kind of terrifying font that you don't get in your, PowerPoint or your funnel software, or you don't get this in your typical Word document. Use something like Creepshow. Every font has got its own purpose. If you're writing a book or you're putting out a document, you don't just want to be the standard fonts, right? You want to use something that really stands out. That's on there as well. There's 3D stuff, which is insanely good, and you can use this again, social media. You see a lot of these videos going viral on social media. This is where they get their assets from. If you're doing presentations, then you're never going to be short of presentation software that you can use, templates that you can use. It's all inside of this site. And you can see the designs, and you can use these, and you can combine these with PowerPoint. You can use these with things like Gamma as well once you get the template in place, and it's so much fun. Add-ons, if you're more advanced, there's a big bunch of crazy add-ons for Photoshop and After Effects, Premiere, and all of the software that is industry standard, Illustrator and more. If you want to do pixel text, or you want to do some acid neon or whatever it is, and then if you come down here, there's templates for website, CMS templates, if you're going to be doing some content management, or there's WordPress templates as well. So you've got this whole plethora of unique templates, images, AI, and more. And you can use these in all of your projects anytime, just with one login, one simple access, which makes it easier, it makes it cheaper, it saves you a big bunch of time, saves you a big bunch of money. And if you look on this page, there's some bonuses, there's the link, you can click the button, you can go through, you can check this out for yourself, grab a plan that suits, sign up, and obviously start using these ASAP to stop the scroll in your ads, in your content, on your sites, for your products, all of the things that you're working on right now. It's an amazing site. I've used it for a long time. I can fully endorse it, and I know that you will have really good results, especially with the prompts already there for you. So much inspiration, things that you didn't think of. Check it out. Click the button around this video. You can put your name and email. I'll send you the bonuses. You can go and sign up. Let me know when you've done it. Let me know how you get on. But I've been a member of this site for going on 10 years, and it's never let me down yet. It's a subscription I love to renew. And for the price of all of the things what you get, especially if you do upgrade. Personally, I'm not using all of the advanced AI video in here. I use other things, but looking at it now and how it's advanced, I've just received an email this morning saying that they're taking that to the next level. It kind of makes sense to consolidate. So this is my job for today. I'm going to go and upgrade, consolidate, close down some of my other video software that I've got all over the place, and save myself some money, save myself some time, and use quality assets that have been built with excellence in mind. It's Danny Walsh. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.